So I've got a little bit of happiness right now. I've got everything tightened down and the oil pump spins nice and freely. I took it apart and what I found out is the gasket here in between the engine block and the oil pump block was ever so slightly out of position, and it was causing, the gear was sitting on it. So every time I tightened it up, that would immediately impinge. Once I got all that apart and checked everything, redid everything, make sure all the timing marks were good, and I noticed that gasket looked a little cockeyed, so I squared that gasket up, put it all back together. It's all cranked down like nobody's business right now. But I need to remove it because, yet again, I forgot to put the fucking drive gear back on it. So, I'm going to pull this off, slip the drive gear in, put it all back together, tighten it up, hopefully have it still want to spin. And at some point, my new tools came in this morning. We're going to use this to get this baby out of here. And then we're going to prime it, and then we're going to try really putting it all back together. So, here goes nothing. Okay, now the gear's on. Get this snug back up. I think we're going to be good again, because it's still turning. And before it wouldn't even consider it when I even just touched those. Okay, I think we got it, finally. Yep. I'll torque this later. Yep. All right. Oh, wow. Oh, that is awesome. That is really cool. Weirdly, it's a right-handed thread, but this is a really cool tool. Turn it the other way, dummy. It's right-handed. Beautiful little smooth end there. To pull that off, and then this threads into the end of that over the top, and you can push it back on. That's really cool. And it even has a spot for a big wrench. Wow. Wow. Factory tight. Woo! The gear. Wow. That's impressive. That's good. Throw it on the ground. Got another woodruff. Man, yep, that was worth doing. And it doesn't quite reach to get the other one. Look, that one's actually loose. Hey, look at that. That one's actually loose. Key, sleeve, ear, okay, big chamfer in the back, goes in the back. Oh yeah, come on baby. Yes, Woodruff key on. Woo! Now the snap ring. I hate this snap ring so much. Oh yeah. And the snap ring is on. And the oil pump turns. Woo! Holy smoke. I love it. Oh, holy Christmas. That is horrible. Okay. Let's put this stuff out of the way and see what we have to do now. Now continuing, alright, I did that. Prime pump by removing check ball valve, which is this thing back here, which ought to be entertaining, and injecting clean motor oil into pump supply fitting while turning oil pump drive gear. I guess I can just keep turning it until oil comes out of something in here, because there's oil passages up here, they're everywhere. So, well, I guess that's what we're going to do next. We're going to try to get that check ball valve off. Oh, well, that was remarkably undramatic. Yeah. Oh, it's an O-ring. Very nice. And how the hell I'm going to get that out, I'm not quite sure. I don't know if I have a magnet that long. I know this is magnetized, but nowhere near enough to pick that up. Then I have to think about this one. Okay, let's see if this works. Nope. Okay. Got it. So this goes this way. Means means that turns to the front. So I'm going to turn it that way while we put some oil in it. Aha! Okay. Well, that's a start. We got oil starting to come out of the pressure port, so. Dope. Let's dump that all over the place. So now would be the time to put the gauge in it. Okay, let's try this again. There she goes. Okay, I would say that's prime because we got oil coming out here. Fantastic. All right, now clean this up a little bit. Check ball is in. Spring is in. Cap is on. Now, unfortunately, that's way too shiny for the rest of the bike, but I have an oil pump. Woo! And I see some oil coming out here too, so there's oil getting to some of these spots, which is good. That is really good. I am very happy about that. And it's turning over smooth as silk, which is exactly what I need. So now I believe I can start going back with all of the rest of this garbage. First thing we got to do, get this guy to go on to mesh with the oil pump, and there's one. And the spacer. And the woodruff. Okay. And this beast keyed and tapered. Well, yes, that's not going to do anything, so I'm glad I bought this tool, which is the weird socket you need to tighten that nut up. Now I got to find out what the torque spec on that is. Okay. Tightened up to 35 to 45 foot-pounds, so I got it to 40. You don't want to see how, but it's there. And then it says check to make sure you have plenty of end float in the spacer. And there's at least, let's say, 60 thousandths of end float in that spacer. Phew. Okay. Now, I think I can put this screen back in and get ready to start getting ye olde camshaft back in. This is something. It's like a two-stroke or something like that for this dry sump, I'm guessing. We got the timing mark. All smooth. Looking good. How's my other timing mark? I guess I gotta turn that over to find it. Alright, well now we are getting ready to start putting all the cam and the lifters and the push rods and the covers and all the other crap back on it. So I have to start doing some cleaning and then sort out my gasket kit and clean a bunch of the push rod covers and all the other stuff. So this isn't going to be too interesting, but oil pump is in, turning freely. Crank gears are on, torque to spec. Thank goodness for proper tools, or I never would have got that off. And screen is back in. We're moving. It's getting there.